Hello everyone! Welcome back again to my channel. By the way, this is Mentor Shoba, a political science instructor, and my goal here is to guide students on their studies. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like this video today and subscribe to my YouTube channel in order for you to get updated on all my video uploads every week. Okay, so without further ado, let's start! For today's video, we are going to talk about the limitations of globalization. And when we say limitation of globalization, we are referring to the challenges that is being encountered through globalization or through the spread of interconnection or interconnectedness of people across the world. Okay, so I have here 5 limitations. So we have here inequality, job displacement, loss of cultural identity, environmental degradation, and last is dependency. Okay, so yung una na challenge or limitation ng globalization ay yung term na inequality. So bakit kaya? So that's one of the challenge because as globalization continues, nawawiden yung gap ng inequality between the rich and the poor. Okay? So, yung mga mayayaman, mas yumayaman pa at yung mga mahirap, mas nagiging mahirap pa. Okay? So, sa dami ba naman ng mga nai-introduce na produkto, nai-introduce na process sa iba't ibang bansa, siguradong yung mga mayayaman lang ang nagkakaroon ng chance para maka-avail ng mga produkto na yan. Nagkakaroon ng chance para magkaroon ng negosyo, and that can broaden the inequality among the people. Yung isang limitation niya ay ang job displacement. Okay? So bakit kaya? Right. So dahil because of globalization, the developing countries are trying to invite or yung hire sila ng mga empleyado sa ibang countries, lalo na sa developing countries. Okay? So kung napapansin ninyo, pag may bagong company or bagong pinatayong kampanya sa isang bansa, lalo na dito sa Pilipinas, kung mapapansin nyo, makikita ninyo na may mga foreigners din or may mga ibang lahi na nagtatrabaho din dyan. So, ang mangyayari, nag-open ng trabaho or nag-open ng kumpanya sa isang bansa, pero yung percentage ng mga ine-employ nila, na empleyado sana doon sa developing country, ay maliit compared sa ina-outsource nila na workers from the foreign countries or from the developed countries. So, sa ganyang sitwasyon, nagkakaroon ng job displacement. May mga mawawalan talaga ng trabaho. Okay? So, that is one of the limitations of globalization. And third is the loss of cultural identity. So, loss of cultural identity dahil nga, dahil nai-introduce yung mga kultura ng foreign na country sa local na sa country na yan. Okay? Ang mangyayari dyan, minsan nakakalimutan na yung kultura talaga ng local na lugar na yan. Gaya dito sa Pilipinas, okay? Dahil sa kakanood natin ng mga Korean movies, mga Chinese movies, mga Bollywood or Hollywood. So dahil nanonood tayo ng mga ganyan, minsan nakakalimutan na din natin yung sarili nating kultura dahil ginagaya natin kung ano ang kultura nila, ano yung mga kinakain nila, paano sila manamit. Minsan nga, nag-aaral pa tayo, inaaral pa natin ang mga lengguwahe nila. Okay? So that is one. Nawawala yung cultural identity na meron sana tayo or meron sa mga bansa bago pa magkaroon ng globalisasyon. Okay? So the fourth one is the environmental degradation. Okay, so sabi dito, globalization has contributed to increased consumption and production, leading to environmental issues such as pollution, deforestation, and climate change. So dahil sa mga factory, dahil sa mga Dahil sa production mismo, nagkakaroon or nasisira na yung environment, nagkakaroon ng air pollution, what else? Deforestation and climate change because of the pollution. Okay? Sa mga factories mismo. Yung mga ginagamit nila, nagkakaroon ng or nasisira ang environment. Okay? The last is dependency. So, developing countries may become overly dependent on developed nations for trade, investment, and technology, which can hinder their economic growth and development. So, para ito sa mga developing countries din. So, nagiging dependent na yung mga bansa. So, pag sinabi nating dependent, yung parang umaasa na lang sila sa ibang bansa, umaasa na lang itong developing country na to sa mga developed na countries. So, let's say, for example, Philippines, umaasa sa mga investors galing sa United States, galing sa China, umaasa sila ng mag-invest sa kanila. So, ang nangyayari, nahihinder yung economic growth and development nila. Hindi na nila alam kung ano dapat ang ano yung dapat i-improve nila sa economy nila. So, hindi nakakalimutan din nilang mag-innovate or gumawa ng sarili nilang negosyo instead of asking or waiting for investors to invest. Okay? So, that's one. Alright, so those are the 5 limitations of globalization. And I hope that I was able to inculcate knowledge again. Sana may natutunan kayo. And kung may mga katanungan kayo, huwag kayong mahiya. Mag-comment lang kayo dyan sa comment section. And I will give you back a reply kapag nabasa ko. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like this video today and subscribe to my YouTube channel in order for you to get updated on all my video uploads every week. Okay, so pwede din ninyong i-share sa mga classmates ninyo. Okay, so goodbye everyone!